Why, hello there. Welcome. We are going to be doing channeled readings today. I just want to do something different. You know, I do so much tarot and I do like a lot of aura readings too. And it's been a little bit since I did my little scribble reading. So I thought we could do that today. If you're watching, I hope that you're enjoying the reading. Hello from the past. I do hope that you had a good time watching, and yeah, hello. We just started the stream. I was talking to the people who watch the VOD because I do record everything. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some channeled readings. What is that? It's kind of similar to tarot, but instead of relying on cards, I just rely on anything that pops up in my head. That's all channeling is, right? It's just getting images, getting sounds. Sometimes I get smells. That's really weird. And I just write it down on a piece of paper for the person that I'm reading for. Hello, Joe. Welcome. Welcome. I hope you're having a good day today. So I'm really excited, and I haven't done this probably in like maybe 3 weeks, so I think it'll be a good time, and it doesn't cost anything. So if you guys would like a little channeled reading, all you have to do is ask in the chat. Freebies are random, and I just pick them as I see them. Hello, everybody. Hello. I know people are coming in. Hi. Hello, friends. I never know what's okay. Hello. Hi there, Lee. I volunteer as tribute. Welcome, yeah. I know I don't have like an intro or anything. I could just kind of hit go live and then people flood in, and it's really nice. Hi there, Lee. Yeah, everybody that I do readings for, everything is recorded, so it'll be up on the VOD channel later, so you can rewatch your reading. And yeah, it doesn't cost anything unless you want to donate, but you don't have to. So, hello. Hi, Fizzlewood. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for liking the stream, by the way. Yeah, hello. What's a channel reading, if you don't mind me asking? Yes, yes. So I was just explaining. It's very similar to tarot. If you know what tarot is, it's these cards, right? I actually am like, I'm an expert in tarot. So, you know, why aren't you doing tarot readings? But I really like this. I feel like it's more expansive. So what I mean by it's similar to tarot is you're tapping into someone's energy, but instead of pulling cards, you're pulling on what you're feeling, what you're seeing in your mind. And I was saying, sometimes I get smells. Sometimes I've gotten tastes before, only once before, and I just write it down and they tell you if there's a greater message. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hello, welcome. Hi, Jay. Nice to see you again. That's so cool. I know, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and yeah, it is free. So if you want to volunteer, you're welcome to. I think they're so. I just think that they're really different, and I find them to be more accurate than tarot usually. Have I been wrong before? Yes, yes. I've been wrong. Any good psychic will tell you that they have been wrong before, but I try to learn from my mistakes, so that's why I do freebies. That's why there's freebies. Hi, Light. Hello. You're happy to volunteer? Wait, thank you, Carmen. Hello. Yeah, we can go ahead and get started. So what I do is I just pick anybody in the chats, and I'll put your message, and I'll write down your name. Don't worry, I don't need your birthday. I don't need your legal name. If you have a specific question, you're welcome to ask. I'll do my best to answer. But I don't mind doing like cold readings and stuff like that. I do cold readings all the time. You know, so if you have a question, you're welcome to put it in the chat, and maybe you'll get chosen. Like I said, I just pick people as I see them. Hello, hi Isra. Yeah. Hi Ron. Yes, yes. I'm gonna do as many people as I can. I have all kinds of paper here, and I chose blue today because I love blue. Obviously, you guys are the best. Blue. Even the spells I cast are blue. Imagine being called like full ID. Wow, yeah, I would never do that. Your username has your energy all over it, and your intention and your presence, right? Like you're paying attention, you're here. We're in the zone together. I've been doing this for 2 years now, and so, you know, I'm pretty confident that just you being here present with me is energy enough. And consenting, right? I don't really like to do readings on people that don't consent, so. Hi, Viscera, welcome. Hi, Rengoku, welcome. Yeah. Hello, a reading? These are channeled readings. I'll show you. Here, we'll start with Lee. Oh, and Lee, thank you for the gift. Thank you. That was sweet of you. You guys don't have to send gifts. Ducky, Ducky, thank you very much for the ducky. All right, Lee, we're gonna start with Lee. Everybody who gets a reading today, I am actually recording the stream, so it will all be uploaded after the stream onto the VOD channel, so you can rewatch your reading. I put the timestamp in, and your timestamp is 5 minutes and 32 seconds, and this is what channeled readings are like. So I like to write people's names on the paper, so we'll put Lee, and I also enjoy writing the dates. So it's 11/28/2025, and then I also put what time it is, and it's 3:30 p.m. for me. I've just always liked writing the date. I don't know. So, well, hi Joe. Oh, hi Crystal Fox. Thank you for the follow. All right, I'm gonna get in the zone now, so you guys can watch how it's done. You guys can learn, by the way. I just let whatever comes in come in, and I draw it. So give me a second, and you'll see what it's like. You know what I'm seeing? This is actually really fun. I don't know if you really are drawn to like rainbows and stuff like that. Just color. Maybe you're really introducing color into your life, but I was seeing rainbows. Specifically like that classic kind of rainbow decal. Maybe you really love children. Maybe there's children in your life. I don't know. This kind of reminds me of, but there's something about color being really important to you. I don't know if you wear a lot of black. It's okay if you don't, but I've noticed that people who wear black tend to, I mean, obviously it's a protective color, but I noticed that people who wear a lot of black tend to not be as expressive and vibrant and stuff like that. They're more kind of shy and in their shell. But there is like a huge emphasis on color right now. I'm also kind of seeing like color. That's okay. There's like color magic. I know I was talking about how much I love the color blue. I wonder what your favorite colors are, but I was seeing specifically a rainbow. And if I'm honest, I was also kind of seeing like, I know it's kind of cringe, but I was also seeing like a pot of, like, you know how there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow? And now I'm seeing the Chariot card. So the Chariot card has to do with forward motion. It means a path to success. It also represents being in alignment and having a purpose. This is early, I know it is. I do wear a lot of black, but I've been trying to wear more colors. Like, oh, good. Yeah, they brought up wearing more color because color can genuinely not only attract things towards us, and they were bringing up the color green a lot because, to be honest, I was kind of seeing a leprechaun. I don't know why. Don't ask me why, but you know, they speak to me in symbols. But I saw the Chariot card. I forgot to write that. The Chariot. And I was seeing a leprechaun, so obviously this would imply that there's luck, there's growth, and there's forward movement happening. They're also bringing up like the home. I don't know, because I was seeing just a home. I don't know why, but they're showing me a lot of like childlike drawings. I don't know why that is. Because I'm getting like crayons. It's just like a drawing, like how, you know how kids draw houses just like that? Like that's what I was seeing. I wonder if we're speaking to like a child spirit right now. You know, a lot of times people's guides come to me. I don't know if you've ever felt like heard children laughing or anything like that just out of the blue. But that's kind of what it feels like. There's there's a child speaking to me, trying to tell me something. They feel really happy. They feel really expressive. There's also an energy of like being more in touch with your inner child as well. and like inner child work as well. So I promise I'm 26. Maybe I'm embracing. No, I don't think you're a child. I have it on 18 plus. You're fine. I don't think you're a child, but it does feel like you're like there's a spirit around you that is a kid, because it's like she's very bright. She's very sunny. It is a girl, and she's showing me just like kid drawings. I don't know. Anyways, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, I would like more of a deeper message. So obviously she's saying she feels very lucky. She likes that we're expressing ourselves more. There's also a message of coming out of your shell. I also see that she wants you to be more purposeful. I think that you have purpose, but there's something about intention coming in. You know, what are you intending? Every single thing that you do, what's your intention? And really think about it. Obviously, you know, you go to work, you're intending to make money, but you know, think about like the greater perspective of even the little actions and how they take you to a certain manifestation. Because there's some sort of like train that you hopped on. Why is she drawing a choo-choo train for me? I wonder if we're traveling. I wonder if we're going places that we've never been before, because it feels very new. It feels expansive. And she just seems so sweet. I don't know. I think I might. There's something about a child. I don't know. I'll say this. She loves the color yellow, but she's bringing up the color green a lot. And she's also bringing up those have you ever seen those clover flowers? I saw her making like a clover crown. I don't know, I'm sorry. I know this is so vague, but that's what I have. That's what I have, Lee. I know, it's so vague, but that's kind of what I got. Sometimes they're more intense, so sometimes they're just kind of like, hey, look at these symbols, and I'm like, I don't know what they mean, but thank you. I asked for Jill, you're fine, this is great, thank you, you're very welcome. There you go, you're welcome to screenshot it, but it's also recorded. Okay. Alright, let's do the next person. Hello everybody, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Ron, Queen of Cups, and I chose the Queen of Cups because in tarot, she represents someone who's loving, healing, and nurturing. Thank you so much. Usually my channeled readings are up on my Ko-fi, but I wanted to do them on stream today. I don't do them on stream that often because they are kind of intensive. You know, it's a lot easier to just be like, oh yeah, you know, when you're kind of pulling it out of the ether, it can sometimes take some time, but I like doing it. I think it's a lot of fun. So if you'd like a reading, you're welcome to ask in the chat. It is free, and you're also welcome to donate to the Ko-fi if you'd like to help me with my daily goal, but you don't have to. Alrighty. Let's see, Sterling, thank you for the follow. Let's see what we got. Oh, hi, Nikki. Yes, I went through a big move, and then we had the holidays, so I'm doing my best to get through all the readings. Right now, the last reading I got up to was the 25th, and I know I closed a bunch of my private readings so that I could catch up on them. I also spent all morning doing them. I'm so sorry. So I haven't been advertising them. I also have a big thing, like, you guys, I'm catching up on my readings. Alright, let's see. May I please have a spirit-led reading? Sure, Carmen. Of course. Hello, everybody. Here, Carmen, we can do you next. Carmen, your timestamp will be in the description on the right side after the stream is over if you'd ever like to rewatch it on the VOD channel. And we have your timestamp being 1426. There we go. Let's see what we get for you, Carmen. Hi, Carmen. It's nice to meet you. Have you been here before? It's my first time, so I'd love to hear it. Really, Sterling? Well, thank you for coming by. Yeah, I'll just see what comes in. Obviously, sometimes I get like really intense stuff, and sometimes it's little kid drawings. So we'll see who comes in for you, Carmen. Your timestamp, as I mentioned, is 1426. And today is the 11, 28, 25, and it is 3:39 p.m. And we're gonna do another person after Carmen, don't worry. Don't worry, you guys got me. I loved your vibe, so I followed some time ago. Well, thank you. Well, thank you. That means a lot to me. All right, let's see. I'm getting, so they were showing me trees kind of whipping through the wind. And I kind of want to ask like who's here before we get started. Maybe that's a little bit better than just going straight to messages. All right, I want to know who I'm speaking to actually. Interesting. They're giving me just straight up words to write, so they said, obviously you don't have to believe me, by the way. You could think I'm insane, you know, it's free for a reason. We've got guide, they said guide, very loud and clear. They also said past life progress. They mentioned past life progress. They're telling me, I'll be honest with you, there is some there's like a coldness kind of blowing through, but they want you to know that you're stronger than them. Like you're stronger than whatever cold is coming into your life. Because I was seeing like trees whipping through the wind, and it was freezing, dude. Like it was so cold, but the trees were staying still in the earth, right? But meanwhile, there's like other shit kind of flowing that way. So usually this kind of imagery represents that there's some, you know, there's gonna be some moments coming in soon that you feel that are a little bit harsh, a little bit bitter, maybe even not fun. But it's important for you to understand that, you know, it's funny. It reminds me of the tower reversed. So the tower upright, that means that we don't have healthy foundations and the tower's falling over. But the energy reminds me of the tower reversed, where it's like we built something sturdy, we built something that will last. There's something that we have planted in the earth that will last for a long time. And so they mentioned like past life progression. I don't know if you have ever looked into past life stuff, but they're bringing it up a lot. They're definitely like, we've been together through thick and thin. That's what they're They seem really, to be honest, they seem very serious, and I feel bad that I'm laughing because they seem like they really have something to say. I'm sorry, I need to calm down a little bit. But they did mention that they've been with you for a long time. I wonder if you've met them already. Hold on. So I was like, has she met you like on Earth? Are you like on Earth with her? And they went, no. And I'm like, okay, why? So, on Earth. Nope. And I'm like, why? Why is that? And they're like, well, I chose to stay here for now. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know, they showed me you was like very old. They said that you'll encounter them when you're very old, and you're going to pass something on to them that's very important. I wonder if they're gonna be like your grandchild or something. Obviously, if you don't want to have kids, or like if you can't have kids or something like that, that's fine. But there's something about like a child coming in when you're very old and you know something. And I feel like they know something too, because I'm seeing like this moment. This very intense moment between both of you. Like you say, it's almost like you say something, and and by the way, they come in as a boy. Like you say something that's really important for the future of your, so cringe, I'm so sorry, for your soul family. I know, I'm like using terminology that doesn't make sense, but I really do think that you have a whole team with you. I feel like this one is your main one at the moment. there's also something about the relationships in your life. If they come off as bitter, they're meant to just blow away. I think that's why they mention like the wind whipping. Like there's something blowing away from you. And I don't actually know if it's like an ex or a partner or something like that. I actually feel like it's a friend who, it reminds me of a friend who, like, you think you're just friends, but then they have a crush on you. And you're like, oh, I'm not really into that. And they get mad and like they show their true colors. That's the energy that I feel you might encounter in the next like year or so, or maybe you have already. I know that's so strange to say, but yeah, so I'll just write that down. You may encounter. Yeah, it's like, yes, it's like, the wind like strips them to show what they really are like, and they can't withstand that kind of truth. The wind represents clarity, truth, honesty. It's wind energy, right? So Gemini, Taurus, that's what it is. And so there are a lot of revelations coming through about who can withstand, who can stand strong with you. That's what it is. So that's what I see. I know. I hope that makes sense. I know that's really vague, but there we go. I hope that you enjoyed that. You're welcome to take a screenshot, but it's also recorded if you ever want to rewatch it. So we're gonna do the next person. You should do voice acting. Technically, I do. Technically. That's what I'm doing now, right? It's my streamer voice. No, I'm just kidding. I actually do sound like this. I think, well, obviously I sound a bit more exuberant. I'm actually a very quiet person in my personal life, except for when I tell you jokes or I'm laughing. I laugh so loud. Your voice is very cute. Thank you. Thank you. That's true, yeah. Okay. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Carmen. Thank you. Thank you very much for the roses. We can do the next person. How are you guys doing? How are you feeling? Yeah. Let's see. Let's do Crystal Fox. How are you, Crystal Fox? Let me write your name down. Crystal Fox. Yeah. So all it works is oops. If you'd like a free reading, all you have to do is ask in the chat. Freebies are random. And if you'd like to donate, you don't have to. You can check that out there. Yeah, but you don't have to. We're going to do Crystal Fox next. And your timestamp for your reading is 23 minutes and 10 seconds. And we'll do another freebie after this. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. All right, let's see what we got. Hi, Saisho no Sumibo. Welcome back. Welcome. All right, Crystal Fox, let's write your name down. You said you'd like a general reading. Crystal Fox, and today is 11/28/2025, and it is 3:48 p.m. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. What do we have coming in for you? It's so sweet you do this. Thank you. I love doing this. This is so much fun. Oh, hey, it's nice to see you, by the way. Welcome. Sorry, let me not get distracted. Give me a second, Crystal Vlog. Sorry about that. So they're showing me the sun. They're showing me the sun cracking through clouds. They're also showing me like someone really sad, someone who's really gone through it. Like I don't know if it's you, but I mean, I think it is. It's someone who's dealt with a lot of like depression. I know this is really serious, so I'm gonna do my best not to step on toes, but I'm seeing like someone who's been really depressed and really sad and lonely. It feels really heavy. heavy. But I'm seeing clouds parting through the sky, but I was also seeing, you know, there's actually, I know it's hard to appreciate now, but I think there's someone who may have been really harsh on you about your emotions. Like, maybe they called you like a snowflake or a baby, or like you're overreacting or you're too dramatic. And obviously that's not what you needed to hear at that time. But it's funny because when you boil it down, at the end of the day, they were their intention was to help. You know, I'm seeing like a parent or a partner or a mom, you know, there's like someone who comes in and they rip open the window and they're like, you know, you really need to do XYZ, you need to go blah, 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 you need to do this, this, and this, and you just can't. And there's I want you to know that whoever did that to you, or whoever expected too much from you and just didn't understand your emotions, they understand them now. Like that's what it feels like. Will they admit it? No. Will they admit it? It doesn't feel like it. Maybe further in the future. Maybe much further in the future. This person feels a little stubborn, if I'm honest. Because I'm seeing like like they know, but they're kind of like, I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing. I can't admit my wrongdoings. But that's okay, you know. I think that's progress, and we have to be happy with it for now. I don't know who it is. It was showing me my mom. You know, my mom used to do that to me when I was really sad. But it doesn't have to be your mom. Like, they speak to me through messages that I can understand. So, what's after that? Let's see. There's this moment I'm seeing. I don't know, have you ever just like sat down and then all of a sudden you're just present? There's something about presence coming in. Like all of a sudden you realize that you're just like a little guy. Like you're just a guy on earth. I mean, you know, guy as in like any gender, the gender neutral guy. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy. Like I am just a human here on earth inhabiting this vessel. And I just landed here in this house. How did I get here? I don't know, but here I am. And all of a sudden, there's this understanding of free will. And I'm seeing, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the judgment card, so an epiphany moment. So I see you kind of recognizing all of a sudden, wait a minute, I have free will. I know that's kind of a meme, but it actually feels like genuine, like very, very genuine. What am I doing? I can do this, I can do that, I can say this, I can go there. You know, be careful though, because this is how mania starts, right? I don't think you have BPD or anything like that, but sometimes we can kind of have manic episodes because of this realization. Obviously you have to operate under, you gotta have balance, but there is something about just realizing that it doesn't matter. That's actually so sweet. Like, I've cared so much, but it doesn't matter. I also kind of see I see people speaking a lot softer too. Like, I see you noticing people's kind intentions more, even if they don't come off kind. Like someone who's maybe very bitter, you just realize like, oh, they're not actually trying to be bitter. I don't know if you have struggled with communication ever, but there's like a seeing yourself in somebody else. Like, oh, I struggled with communication, and now I see that, you know, maybe they're kind of an asshole, but I think that's just their way of struggling to communicate too. So there's yeah, there's like a understanding of, damn, we're just all kind of going through it, aren't we? And it softens you. I feel like it genuinely like brightens up your day. Like I said, like the curtains are opening and the clouds are parting and the sun is beating on your face. And I almost see you like being a little sad that the sun isn't up as much as it used to be, when all of a sudden your disposition is becoming sunnier. I wonder if you get overstimulated in the sunlight too, and that's another reason we tend to like aim for the darkness, but it's so funny. Okay, that's what I have. I hope that makes sense, Crystal Fox. I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope that you like that. You're welcome to take a screenshot later. And yeah! Thank you very much, Crystal Fox. I'm just doing like these mini readings. I like to make sure that I stream, you know, at least for like an hour a day. So this was my stream. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving, by the way. Yeah, so if you'd like a reading, all you have to do is ask in the chat. Freebies are random. If you'd like a guaranteed reading, you're welcome to donate to the Ko-fi. You don't have to. And yeah, may have a channel reading. Do you do general readings? Of course I do general readings all the time. Hi, let me say thank you to everybody who's donated, by the way, for the gifts. Thank you. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Ducky. Thank you, Naomi. Thank you, Sideshow. Thank you. Thank you, Chop Chop. And thank you, Nanoda and Usagi Wafflez. So, thank you guys. You're very sweet. Yeah, let's do Usagi. Little bunny name, Usagi Wafflez. Usagi, you kind of have like a scene kid name. Like, you look, it kind of sounds like, it sounds like you used to say like, "rar" means I love you in Dinosaur. I used to be a scene, like I was so young, but I used to try to be a scene kid and copy my older sister. I love it, but it's really cute actually. It's back in style, did you know that? There's like a scene kid VTuber too. I'm new here, but I dabble in tarot. I was a spooky goth. Oh, it's so funny. Hi everybody, yeah, we're just doing channeled readings. Thank you so much for coming. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, your timestamp. So your timestamp will be in the description after the stream is over if you'd ever like to rewatch it. We have 32 minutes and 55 seconds. And let's write your username. So we've got Usagi. Do you like Sailor Moon? And today is the 28th. And it's 3:57 p.m. There we go. Alright, let's see what we have for you, Usagi. Thank you for trusting me with your reading. So, I love Sailor Moon. Me too. Hi, Nattie. Alright, what do we have coming in for you? Give me 1 second. I just need a minute because I genuinely tried to clear my head and just, you know, trust whatever comes in. This is really fun. I actually like this one. I know we were just talking about Sailor Moon, but today I actually saw, and I did kind of like, I was like, all right, imagine the color white and let something come in. That's what I do. But I was, they showed me, have you ever seen Utena? Revolutionary Girl Utena? That's what they showed me, but that wasn't the greater message. So they showed me, like, you know how she takes the sword out of her chest? I was seeing somebody taking a sword out of your chest. I know, that's so weird. I know, and like I said, you could think I'm crazy, but I was seeing. So first, I was seeing the Three of Swords. This is how I got here, by the way. The Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords represents trauma, heartbreak, right? It means sadness, pain. Maybe you feel your anxiety in your chest. Maybe, I don't know. I actually do feel like that's actually so interesting, because when I think about your energy, I see this very, very, very powerful heart chakra. But at the same time, they're showing me the Three of Swords. And they're showing me someone taking one of the swords out and handing it to you. And so there's actually people in your life that have helped you so much wield your truth and honesty. I mean, they don't have to be necessarily physical people. They could be spirits. No, I think some of them are. I think there are people who really love you. That's what I'm getting. I'm sorry. I think people really love you, and I think it's because you love so much, right? Like, you attract the energy you put out. But sometimes we attract, you know, people who need more love in their life. Because I'm seeing so I do aura readings too, and they were showing me yours, and they were showing me, like, you know, a pretty average aura, but then, like, right where your heart chakra is, it's just like, wow! I'm small and packed full of that, lots of anxiety. Yeah, so, you know, do some heart healing mantras if you can. My favorite one to do is Ho'oponopono, which is a Native Hawaiian tradition. I don't know if I'm Native Hawaiian, so I think it's famous though. It's where you go, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And you say that to yourself, right? Like you apologize to the you that you hurt. And you can apologize to other people that have hurt you. And do it from their perspective. Like, you can also step into other people's energy and apologize to yourself. And so, they brought up Ho'oponopono, but, like, obviously, if you're not into that, if you don't like doing forgiveness affirmations, you don't have to do that. But maybe look into it, because I actually feel like it would ease a lot of this Three of Swords energy. It's interesting, because it's like the more people hurt you, the harder you love. That's what they're saying to me. It's like you get cut, and then you're like, all right, that just means I didn't love enough. And it's really interesting. They yelled at me. That must mean that I wasn't kind enough. Like, I gotta be kinder, you know? I had a lot of healing and lovely people come into my life. My heart is too large. Oh, good. Yeah, I was seeing a lot of people kind of heal you, but you heal them as well. But there's a lot of goodness. If you've ever wondered if you're a healer, the answer is fucking yes. It's hard to deny. I think you would be really, really, really fucking good at doing, like, energy healing, especially in the heart center, if you're ever interested in that kind of stuff. But they're showing me, like, you would just be a natural at it. I feel like that's a gift that you could give the world if you want to step into it more, right? Like, you have free will. And I think everybody's super loving, but there's genuinely, like, this expansiveness where you get hurt and you're like, all right, time to just love more. It's really, really mature, actually. But, right, like, be careful. I think you've learned boundaries. I also think that you have really, really big. In fact, you have, like, one spirit guide who's just straight up scary. I'm gonna be honest. If you ever have, like, oh my gosh, I have this, like, scary spirit haunting me. No, dude, that's your fucking protector. Like, I'm sorry, I know that's so weird to say, but I saw, like, this knighted man. I saw this, like, knight. I'm, like, drawing it so bad. I'm seeing, like, this knighted man. If you are ever scared, like, oh, I just saw something scary out of the corner of my eye, or ooh, all of a sudden I feel like this creepy feeling, but I don't feel like I'm in danger. That's him, dude. He's very present. So Alrighty, I'm gonna leave it there. I try to stay. I went a little bit over my 10-minute mark, but that's what we got for you, Usagi. I hope that makes sense. And I know I didn't scribble the most amazing way, but that's what we have. And if you ever want to rewatch it, your timestamp will be in the description after the stream is over. Okay. You like the Animal Crossing music? Thank you. I just got a Knight S tattoo. The yelling man appeased. You just got a Knight tattoo. That's crazy. Okay. All right. You know what, my friends? I think that these take a little bit too long, and I see that there's a lot of people watching, so I think I'm going to spend the next 20 minutes of the stream. I think we're just gonna switch to tarot, if that's okay. And let me fix my thing. But I don't have a lot of time. I actually have to go get dinner with my family because, you know, it's Thanksgiving weekend. So I have to leave in like 20 minutes, but I wanted to do a little stream before I left. So let's actually do tarot since it's faster. Let's see. And I'll change the I'll change it from 30 back to the 15. Yeah, let's switch back to tarot. There we go. And I don't know if I can fix a stream title. Can I fix the stream title? I don't think so. I don't think I can. It'll just stay the same. Oops, that's palm readings. My bad. There we go. All right, let's do some tarot before I sign off, since it's a bit faster. Yeah, let's do Nattie. Nattie, thank you. Also, everybody, if you'd like a reading, all you have to do is ask me in the chat. It's free. Nattie, your timestamp for your reading is 42 minutes and 11 seconds. Let's see what the tarot has to say for you. You know what, Nattie? I actually feel like getting one of these for you. So these are, I don't know if you know anything about Esther Hicks and Abraham. I actually don't know much about them. My friend bought this deck for me. They love them, and I just felt like using it today. And I felt like using it for you too. So if you've been thinking about money, if you've been thinking about abundance and prosperity and how to bring more in, that's what this deck is about. And I wanna draw it for you. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you. And we'll do another freebie after this, my friends. So, we have for you, I want to harmonize with my desire. Anytime you feel negative emotion, stop and say, something is important here. Otherwise, I would not be feeling this negative emotion. What is it that I want? And then simply turn your attention to what do you want. In the moment you turn your attention to what you want, the negative attraction will stop. Oh, have you been struggling with, are you like, man, I'm feeling negative, or I'm feeling like, I feel like I'm too attached and thus I'm pushing abundance away. They're telling you that it's okay to feel that way. In fact, it's a sign to recalibrate. It's okay to feel negativity. In the moment you turn your attention to what you want, the negative attraction will stop. And in the moment the negative attraction stops, the positive attraction will begin. And in that moment, your feeling will change from not feeling good to feeling good. This is the power of the process of pivoting. So that was for you. That was for you. I feel like that was really, really for you. And let's do a little tarot spread for you. We'll do a quick little past, present, future. Yes, yeah. Me next. Yeah, we're gonna do another freebie after this, my friends. Don't worry, don't worry. Let's see what tarot has to say to you about, you know, attracting abundance, because I feel like we're on that subject. We have the Queen of Cups in the past. This is somebody who has a lot of emotions. No wonder you're worried that you know, maybe you're detracting things because she feels so deeply. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. Good news. This is luck, things unfolding in your favor. This is being in alignment. It's also about things coming in that are inevitable, right? So it's fate. Now we also have, after that, the Six of... I'm sorry, I'm laughing because this means being gifted something. This means being gifted something. So it could be money. I mean, it's obviously, it's something that you've been manifesting. That's so funny, dude. W. Your emotions are, your attraction's working, madam. Don't worry. Thank you. I know you're like, I hope you like that. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's do you, Nikki. We can do a reading for you. I'm really sorry for making you wait on your reading. Yeah, things are just a little bit backed up, but it's okay. That's, like I said, that's why I haven't really been advertising them. And that's also why I haven't been streaming so much. So your timestamp is 46 minutes and 11 seconds. And that'll be in the description after the stream is over, if you'd ever like to rewatch it. And we'll do another freebie after this, my friends. Let's see what we got. How many cards do you need for a 3-card reading? You're so silly. 3. I draw as many cards as I feel right. So let's do a reading for Nikki. What's going on with Nikki? Oh, I changed it from 30 to 15, right? Yeah, it's not 30 anymore. The reason why is, like, usually when I do streams, I get so many that I have to end streams. So I hope you guys understand. But like I said, it's free. Like, sometimes I have streams where, you know, nobody donates, and that's okay. That's why I'm here. Do you teach people readings? Yeah, I do. Okay, let's do Nikki's reading. Sorry about that. Okay. This is for Nikki. Spirit, what do you need to tell Nikki right now? We have, the Ace of Swords, truth, honesty, and clarity. We also have the Lovers as the current energy, as well as the Knight of Cups. So this is in the past position. I also want to pull for the challenge. Ooh, okay, all right. I know what's happening. Okay, so the Ace of Swords has to do with sharing, communicating something. This means that we have said something to someone that we love. And the reason I say someone that we love is because the Lovers is coming up as the current energy. We always read everything together. And the Lovers represent choice, alignment, and soulmate energy, right? So this is someone that we really love. If you're struggling with sadness, if you're struggling with loneliness, if you're feeling misunderstood, like you're not getting enough love right now, Spirit's advice to you is the Four Cups. And the Four Cups represents, you know, leave room to be surprised, right? So the Four Cups means I'm not happy, I'm dissatisfied, all of these options just aren't suiting me. But then we have this opportunity coming in, being handed to you through like a way that you don't expect or a way you're not used to. It feels a little bit scary, right? Like we can't trust this. So this is usually like an intuitive pull, like, ooh, I should do this. Ooh, I should say this. So there's an opportunity that in your mind, like logically speaking, you may say to yourself, I don't know if I should do that. but your gut, right? Like your heart, your gut, that kind of energy is saying, yes, we should definitely go in that direction. That would be the best for us. So there is a really important choice that you're being presented with in regards to your, you know, your relationships and the people that you love and care about. Just know that more love is coming in. If it has to do with romantic relationships, this is a card about being romanced more. But if that's not the case, like, right, like you just don't have that kind of energy going on right now, this can also mean that we're spending more time actively caring for people like our family and our very, very good friends. And it gets rid of this really lonely, misunderstood feeling. So that's what I see. I hope that makes sense. I really do. Thank you very much, Nikki. Yay! you're new here, my name is Ron, Queen of Cups, and I chose the Queen of Cups because in tarot, she represents someone who's loving, healing, and nurturing. You're very welcome, Nikki. And I know a lot of people had asked me, they said, do I teach tarot? And I actually want to show you something. So if you look over on my shop, there's a little section, it says learning material. And I have all, oops, sorry, hold on. Hold on. I have a little section called learning material. And over there, I have a free tarot cheat sheet. So if you'd like to learn how to read tarot, I have this free downloadable little thing here. This is actually how I learned, and I just made it pretty and uploaded it for you guys. It's free, it doesn't cost anything, and it's nice, right? Like you print it out, or you don't have to print it out, right? Like you can put it on your phone, but I print it out and I put it up onto my wall, and I just, you know, I pull a card and I'm like, oh, the Queen of Pentacles. Ah, I know that means comfort and peace and prosperity. I know that means healing the body and, you know, relaxing. So if you want to learn that way, you can, and I can put it in the chat for you real quick, because I know a lot of you like to learn. So if you're struggling with meanings, this was oops, my bad. Hold on, I went to my shop page. I don't think I showed anything bad. Here you go. Free tarot cheat sheet. Pin. So you can find that there, but I also have like the chakras, the pendulum mat, the candle colors, the zodiac signs, and the Elder Futhark runes if you're interested. So I just wanted to share that because I was asked a few times today. All right. Hi, friends. Yeah, let's do Jay. Thank you, everybody, for being patient. Jay, your timestamp will be in the description after the stream is over if you'd ever like to rewatch it. And we have 52 minutes and 14 seconds. Let's see what we have. So you said look at general. I don't mind doing that. Let's see what you need to know right now. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Okay. Ooh, okay, these popped out. So we have your energy coming up as the King of Wands. We have the focus being the Tower, and we have the future being the Magician card. Your challenge is the King of Cups, and your advice is the Six of Cups. Okay. So I want you to know that if you've been experiencing some turbulence, some things being blocked from you, if you've noticed that things just quite aren't working out the way that you had expected them to, trust that this is meant to happen. And the reason I'm saying this to you is because Spirit is offering you an opportunity to restart your life. So that's what this would be interpreted as, right? Like the Tower is a clearing. The Tower is like, oh, don't do that, don't do this. Instead, you know, the Magician represents understanding that you have everything you need. So the time, the energy, the space, the money, the friends, the connections, you have, right, everything at your fingertips to create something that you're looking for in this life. And you have the King of Wands. This is someone who's creative. This is someone who has really fantastic ideas. They're very spontaneous, right? So this is fire sign energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. You don't have to be any of those signs. This is just what we're stepping into. So being bolder, being more expressive. And so if you've been feeling any kind of frustration, any kind of annoyance, any kind of like, dang, why can't I do these things? Just know that genuinely rejection is protection right now, because your challenge is a King of Cups. They're telling you to take it easy, take your time, take it slow, and be kind to yourself, because something that you've been, wanting to bring back into your life is coming forward. And so that's what they mean. Hey, this thing you've been waiting for, this thing that you've been wanting, it's almost there. So that's what we got. Oh, that you like that, Jade. Thank you. Oh, Alucard, thank you very, very much for the donation. Thank you. you. Okay, give me 1 second, my friends. I just need to check my phone real quick. My dad texted me. Oh, sure. Okay, we're gonna do this Ko-fi donator. Thank you very much, by the way, for donating. Thank you. And then I gotta go. I gotta go, actually. I'm so sorry. My parents are gonna pick me up soon, and like, my hair is not done. So hold on. We're gonna do one more reading for the night. Thank you so much, everybody who came. I understand if you need to go and you don't want to watch. It's fine. I get it. It's not your reading, but I'll be back later. If not tonight, I'll be back tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. Let's do Osi. Osi, thank you so much for trusting me with your reading. Let me put your timestamp in for you. Your timestamp is 55 minutes and 55 seconds. Look out for 5s in your life. 5 actually means that there's change coming in. So if you've noticed 5s, if you've noticed like 5:55 p.m. or even a.m., you know, or maybe like you notice the microwave says 5:55, anything like that, look out for that, because a lot of times that's a message from the beyond. If you're into that, it's okay if you're not. You said, can I get a reconciliation reading done with Kobe? We are in no contact. Yeah. Well, let me put the red on, since we're kind of doing like maybe not the hard eyes. Let's put the red on. Let's see what we got. Your deck is so cute. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, let's see. You have such a healing presence. Thank you for the readings. Of course. They're a lot of fun. I really enjoy them. All right, let's see. Can I get a reconciliation reading done with Kobe? We are no contact. Yeah. Let's pull in the energy of the relationship as it stands. We have the Fool. We have the 4 of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Swords. Now, the Fool represents a new leaf, starting something new. So we also have the 4 of Pentacles, though, and this actually means holding on to something, actually clutching onto something for dear life, being stubborn as well. And we have the Queen of Swords, and this actually represents someone who is super honest and straightforward. So whatever you have said to this person, whatever they have told you, there is an energy here of like, it could have been very sharp. It could have been not fun to hear. You know, the Queen of Swords can sometimes be really dig into you, okay? I see you holding on to it, like genuinely like thinking about it all the time. Almost like, imagine that what they said and what the last conversation you had recently was. It feels like you're fiddling it, like the energy of it, and trying to understand every single side of it. Now, here's the good news. You know, the Fool card is here. I do see that this is their energy. I do see them trying to focus on other things that kind of brighten their life up at the moment. Let's actually see what's coming up in the future in regards to like a reconciliation. And I'm really sorry that you're kind of going through it. Man, you know, I have usually been the one that's like, you know, I'm sorry, we can't be friends anymore. But I do recognize like how it feels to, it's just not fun. You know, both sides are just really uncomfortable. So I'm really sorry. Well, hello, I love your outfit you got. Well, thank you, Creator Eclipse. Thank you. All right. Well, we have the 6 of Cups. This is a return from the past. It also means nostalgia. We have the 4 of Cups as well. This is being dissatisfied. And then we have Temperance. I would be patient, you know. Is there an energy of rekindling, right? Re-seeing them? I think both of you still think about what happened. And are there opportunities for you to like reconnect with them soon? I'll admit, Temperance is here. This does mean patience. So give it time. It's gonna take some time. I feel like there are some emotions that we need to settle. But yeah, you know, the 6 of Cups is here. This is returning from the past. And so Will you talk to them again? The energy is yes, and just in time, you know. Temperance also means balance, harmony. I think both of you need to work out what happened and your perspectives of it all. Are they talking about it? I think that you're talking about it a little bit more just because we have that Queen of Swords over there, and that's okay. I think it's okay for you to kind of vent and figure out how you feel. So I hope that you like that. Thank you so much, OC. Alright, my friends. I have to go. I have to go eat with my family, and I'm like 100% in my pajamas. Like, look at this. So, I gotta go change. My hair is kind of wet. I'll see you later. I love you. Bye, everybody. See you later. Thank you. I'll try my best. Bye-bye.